Hello students, here we discuss a very preliminary introduction to length which belongs to measurements section. In earlier days, human used to measure length or height of anything, of any objects using many non-standard units like hand span, like foot span, like cubit or stride. But these are non-standard units. Why we call these as non-standard units? Suppose, for example, you measure your height with, suppose you are this fellow and you stand up against a wall and draw a line at the top position of your head against the wall, and then you measure the distance between the floor and that particular line which you have drawn with your hand span. So if you measure 1, 2, 3 hand span like this, then this may be equal to, suppose, say 20 hand spans. So you measures your height and it comes out to be 20 hand spans using your hand. This is your hand span. Now that same distance, if it is measured with your father's hand span, that may be equal to say 12 hand span. So the same distance you are measuring with different hand spans, these are coming out to be different figures. With your father it is coming out to be 12, with your hand span it is coming out to be 20. Similarly, if you measure, suppose, a distance from your home to say your nearest playground using the, suppose, your stride, you walk down to playground and you just count the number of strides you take to playground, then your number of strides will be greater than your, say, father's or your teacher's strides, because they may be taller than you and therefore their strides will be bigger, and hence number of strides of yours will be greater than your father's number of strides. So therefore we cannot compare exactly how much bigger one particular length when compared to another length. So the problem with these non-standard units is that they differ from person to person. So differ from person to person. Therefore you cannot compare exactly. Okay. Suppose you measure your height with your hand span or your cubit. This one arm length is called 1 cubit. So if you measure with your cubit, you found that your height is equal to, say, 11 cubits. And suppose you reside in Kolkata and you call your friend at Mumbai that I am 11 cubits height. My height is 11 cubits, and your friend may be taller than you, and therefore his cubit length may be more than you, and he measured his own length. It comes out to be, suppose, say, 8 cubits. And here, sitting at Kolkata, you may be thinking that your friend's height is lesser than you, but as because he is taller and his cubits length may be more, and therefore it's coming out to be 8 cubits, but still he may be taller than you. So such type of confusion may arise, as these are non-standard units of measurement and they variably differ from person to person. This is the issue, and you cannot compare exactly how much taller or how much longer one object is when compared to another object. So what people, after few time, what they did is that they come out with an idea that let us standardize this measurement of length, and they come out with something called ruler or scale, and that scale is divided into tiny small parts. For example, let us take a centimeter scale, and this is a 12 centimeter scale, and 1 centimeter is further broken down into 10 small parts. You may count over here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1 centimeter is again broken down into 10 small parts. You see over here, this is 0 and this is 1. So this is 1 centimeter is broken down into 10 small parts, and each small part is called 1 millimeter. This each small part, let me show one part to you. This one small part is called 1 millimeter. So we can say but we can say that 1 centimeter equal to 10 millimeter, as because one between 1 centimeter there are 10 such small divisions, and each division is called 1 millimeter. And this scale is standard unit. This centimeter or millimeter are standard unit of measurement. What do I mean when I say standard unit of measurement? What is so special about being standard? Standard means even if you are in Kolkata, or you may be in Mumbai, or you may be in Delhi, or anywhere in the globe, anywhere. You may be in Paris, you may be in London, wherever you are in this world, and you may go to any shop and buy a scale. You will find that this 1 centimeter or 1 millimeter are equal. So 12 centimeter, this length is 12 centimeter. So this particular length is 12 centimeter. This is a 12 centimeter scale. So if you buy a 12 centimeter scale, or you measure 12 centimeter in Kolkata, in Mumbai, in Paris, in Delhi, wherever you measure, that 12 centimeter will remain the same length wherever you go. So this is called standard. That means it does not differ from place to place. It does not differ from time to time. 10 years ago, whatever was 12 centimeter, now also that length is 12 centimeter. And that is what I mean when I say standards units of measurement. So now if you measure your height, suppose if you measure your height with this particular scale, and you find that your height is, suppose say, 102 centimeter, and you are in Kolkata, and you call your friend over telephone that my height is 102 centimeter, what's your height? So your friend sitting at Mumbai may be measuring his height, find with again a scale that his height is equal to, suppose say, 112 centimeter. So now if I ask you, your friend, and this is you, if I ask you who is taller, your friend or yourself, then obviously your friend is taller than you. And if I ask you by how much centimeter your friend is taller than you, then simply you will find out the difference. 112 minus 102 comes out to be 10. So your friend is taller than you by 10 centimeters. So this will be your answer. So here you are not measuring using your arm length called cubit, or you are not using your hand span to measure. So wherever in Kolkata or in Mumbai, the units, the scales are same, and that is what we call as the standard units of measurement. I hope you got my point, what I want to say. Next, for example, this unit called centimeter, centimeter, centimeter is used to measure, and millimeters too, millimeters, millimeters are used to measure small length, very small length. So here you can see we are trying to measure one pencil with a scale, and you can see that the length of this pencil is equal to, this is a centimeter scale. So you are moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So this pencil length is, the length of this pencil is 7 centimeters. So this is how we can measure the length of small objects. You may measure, now try to measure the length of your eraser, of your pencil box, or your father's mobile using a ruler which you may have bought from the shop. So you please do one thing to understand the meaning of standard. You can do one thing. You take a ruler, and using that ruler you draw a line. You draw a line of say 6 centimeter. Of say 6 centimeter. Again I am drawing such line. You draw a line of say 6 centimeter. So this is red line is 6 centimeter with your ruler. So you drawn this line with your ruler. Now you ask your friend to bring his ruler and measure. You ask your friend to bring the ruler from his pencil box and measure the same line with that particular ruler, and you will be surprised to see that this straight line which you have drawn with your ruler comes out to be of length 6 centimeter with the ruler of your friend. The rulers, wherever they are standardized across boundaries, across geographies. So whether it is your ruler or the ruler of your friend, all measures centimeter, millimeter, and they are of same length. There are no differences as far as distances are concerned. They may be of different look. One may be in red in color, another may be in blue in color, one may be made of plastic, another may be made of maybe wooden, but lengths centimeter and millimeter are same, and therefore they are called standards, and therefore centimeter millimeters are standards units of measurement. Enough. I hope this should make everything clear. Next, let me tell you one thing, that apart from ruler we have got another type of measuring scale called measuring tape, which are a bit longer than your scale and they can be rolled, and you may have seen such measuring tape when you go to tailor during festivals for stitching new clothes. You may have gone to tailors to give the measurements of your shirts, pants, and they measure using something called measuring tape. They are flexible, they can be rolled, and they also measure things in centimeter, millimeter, and also something called meter. Something called meter. METER. Now this meter is the basic unit of length. Now let me write that down very clearly. Basic unit. Basic unit of length is meter. Basic unit means this unit is used universally all over the world. This is the international system of units, or this is also called SI unit, International System of Units. The basic unit of length is meter, METER, meter. The centimeter and another length called kilometer are derived from meter. Let me write that down to centimeter, cm, centimeter, and kilometer. We will know more about kilometer are derived from meter. Derived from, you need not to know lot of those things, you may skip, but you should know that meter is the standard unit of length used all over the world, and it is used to measure medium distances. And you should also know that 1 meter, we can abbreviate meter by the letter m, small m, is equal to 100 centimeter. So till now what we have known is that 1 centimeter equal to 10 millimeter and 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter. At this point of time you may try to convert 1 meter to millimeter. You may try that down. So 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter, 1 centimeter equal to 10 millimeter. So 1 meter equal to how many millimeters? That you may try to calculate. So till now what we have done, we have seen that millimeters, centimeters are used to measure small distances. Then we have got meter used to measure a bit longer length, like length of a piece of cloth or length of say cricket pitch. So these are all measured in meter. Now there is another unit called kilometer. Kilometer is used to measure long distances, like distance of road. Suppose you resides in Delhi and you need to measure the distance or length from Delhi, road length from Delhi to say Gurgaon or Noida, then instead of saying in terms of millimeter or centimeter or meter, we will use kilometer, and 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. This is KILO, kilo, METER. 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter. So here you see that from here at this point your Delhi is 70 kilometer distance. So such type of signboards you find while you, these are called milestones. These you find while you generally travel by bus on road. You will find such type of milestones where it is mentioned what is the distance from your position to the nearest place of your interest, maybe of your interest. So from this point the distance of Delhi is 70 kilometer. So another figure, it shows that from this point, from this milestone, we will find kangaroo. This is a signboard somewhere in Australia. You will find kangaroo in the next 4 kilometer. So see that the distance is The road distance is measured in kilometer. Again, 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter. 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter. 1 centimeter equal to 10 millimeter. I hope you are getting my point. So now at this point of time, if I ask you 1 kilometer equal to how much centimeter? What will you do now? Tell me friends. First of all, we know that 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter. So we will try to figure out how many centimeters are there in 1000 meters. We know that 1 meter means 100 centimeter. So 1000 meter means 1000 into 100 centimeters. 1000 into 100 centimeters. So this will be equal to how many zeros are there? I hope that you know multiplications. You are in grade 3. So you should be knowing multiplications well. If there are zeros, so 1000 into 100, 3 zeros, 2 zeros. So 1 total number of zeros is 5 zeros. So 3 unit 10, 100, 1000, 10,000 lakh. So 1 lakh centimeter. 1 kilometer equal to 1 lakh centimeter. So such type of calculations may be there in your Olympiad exam. So you should be knowing these conversions very well, that 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter, 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter, and 1 centimeter equal to 10 millimeter. This video has been stretched very long, so now let us conclude. We have learned that there are non-standards units of length, and those differs from person to person, and therefore we use standards unit of length. And standards unit of lengths are measured using ruler, using measuring tape, and there are various units for measurement length, like the millimeter for measuring small distances, and 10 times 1 millimeter will be equal to 1 centimeter, 100 times 1 centimeter will be equal to 1 meter, and 1000 times 1 meter equal to 1 kilometer. 10 millimeter equal to 1 centimeter. Please try to learn as I read through this video. This is very important. 100 centimeter equal to 1 meter, and 1000 meter equal to 1 kilometer, and 1 kilometer is of same length whether you are in Kolkata, whether you are in Delhi, Chennai, Paris, London, wherever in the world. 1 kilometer will be same everywhere. Any kilometer, any centimeter, whatever you say, that will be same across globe, and that is what called standards units of measurements. So please have the basics ready so that we can move further with many brain stimulating questions in my further videos. Thank you for being with me.